Hey y'all, so I've gotten a lot of questions on contentment and comparison on my channel. Now, both of those are definitely things I've struggled with, and I think the quote, "comparison is the thief of joy," is 100% totally true. I definitely compare myself to others. One way, I guess, for example, is I compare my personality to other people's, because typically I am more of a quieter person. I'm not really shy necessarily, but I just have a quieter personality, and I often think, maybe people don't want to hang out with me as much. Maybe they think I'm boring, and it does get me down sometimes. And there's so many other ways that we can compare ourselves with others. As women, we're always comparing our looks to one another, thinking, oh, she's so much prettier than me, or oh, I wish I was as skinny as her, or whatever. And then we also compare, our successes in life, or what we see on social media is a big thing. Social media is such a small picture of what someone's life is like. I could post a picture right now where I'm like having the time of my life, like on a cruise or something, but that's just a very small fraction of my life. But for me personally, even if you're not a Christian, we are all on a completely unique journey in life. I believe God has us all on a unique journey to fulfill a specific purpose in life. Think about how boring life would be if we were all equally successful, equally beautiful, equally smart, equally whatever. If we were all the same, this whole thing would not work. This whole thing called life just wouldn't work. We all have different gifts, we all have different talents, and the uniqueness of each of us is so important. And I know on my channel, you guys watch my channel, I talk a lot about just living a simpler, more intentional life, hence the name, Live Intentionally. The reason I like that phrase and the reason that I try to just simplify things is to be able to keep my eyes on the prize and keep an eternal mindset, because we are but a vapor, we are a mist, and this life is going to be gone in an instant, and it's what you do with it that matters. It doesn't matter what someone else was doing with their life. Obviously it does, but you do you. So I wanted to add just some tips for becoming more content with your life. The first one is to take the focus off of yourself. If you are just down or in a funk for some reason, with comparison, serve others. If you know someone that is hurting or could use some extra help in life, whatever it may be, serve them. Take some cookies to an elderly neighbor, or volunteer at church, or offer to babysit a stressed out single mom's children so she can go take some time for herself. When you invest time to help others, I think that is a huge thing, and you really start to see, the bigger picture in life. It's not all about you. And I say that with love. My second tip is, obviously, contentment and happiness is not found in material things. And if you're constantly working towards, saving for the bigger home, or saving for the nicer car, or saving for, this designer handbag, or whatever it may be, there's always going to be something new, something better. They're always coming out with the latest and greatest iPhone. You will never be truly satisfied in things. And so get stuff, completely off the radar and focus on what's important in life. Your family, your relationships. If you're a Christian, serving God and Jesus. Then the last tip is, it's all about the attitude that you have. If you're down and thinking, oh, like, my life is horrible, I hate my job, I'm not happy, I wish I had this, I wish I had that, of course you're going to be discontent. You just have to see life, each day is a new opportunity and a new day to change. And so just realizing that, you may not be in a great season in life, but, a new day is dawning, and that'll be over before you know it. Whatever you're going through, you can get through. And so just having a positive attitude and an attitude of contentment, you know, choosing to be happy with the season of life that you're in or the living situation that you're in, choosing to see the positives and just having the whole cup half full mindset can make a huge difference. The main reason that I am content with this life is because I know that this life isn't it. I know that one day I will be spending eternity with Jesus, my Savior, and none of this will matter anymore and it'll all be over. So I'm choosing to spend my life with an eternal mindset and knowing that stuff is just stuff. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I don't get the huge promotion that I want. I know that God has a plan for me and that His plan will prevail. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any requests, please leave them in the down bar below, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye!